Born Garfield Blackman, Ras Shorty Eye was a soca musician known as the inventor of soca and the love man. Before he became known as Ras Shorty Eye, he was called Lord Shorty, and might we add, quite the womanizer in his day. Until he had an awakening, changed his name, and moved to the hills of Paparo with his family. That was when he gave us the immensely popular hit, Watch Out My Children. Kitch, as he was affectionately called, was one of the most well-known international calypsonians to have ever lived. Performing ever since he was a youth, the Lord Kitchener gave us some of the most memorable classics like Sugar Boom Boom, Flag Woman, and the ultimate Carnivalian anthem, No Work for Carnival. And might we add, he has the title for the most road march wins ever. For all the steel pan lovers out there, Clive Bradley was perhaps one of the most well-known, creative and talented steel pan arrangers. His arrangements won the Panorama title 7 times, 6 of which were with Despers. He even took numerous Panorama titles in New York. Before there was Ravi B, Ricky Jai and K.I., there was Sundar Popo. He popularized chutney music in the 1970s with his hit Nana and Nani. With a number of accolades to his name, Popo became recognized as the pioneer and founder of chutney music. Andre Tanker was a musician and composer. The originality of his music defines the Caribbean folk jazz genre and fuses so many various types of music. His classic works include Sayamanda, Basement Party, Morena Osha, and Hosanna Higher. Alison Hennessy was a carnival lover and an amazingly talented television presenter. Any carnival tribute list would be incomplete without such an individual, as every year hers was one of the staple faces on most television screens for the carnival period. Away from the heightless regions of the Phantom Graveyard came I, the most impregnable, unconquerable, and most admirable prince of crime. Brian Honoré was a well-known midnight robber and traditional maskman. He was known as the reincarnation of O Canocero and was perhaps the most well-known midnight robber to grace the big stage. Few people know about the roots of carnival mass bands like Tribe, Island People, Dream Team, and Pulsate, birthed out of the legendary mass band Poison. Before all these newly formed bands, there were mass bands designed by the likes of Wayne Berkeley. Winning the Band of the Year title 9 times and with a heavy focus on craftsmanship, his indelible contribution to mass can still be felt in some way today. Nettie Nettie and Marianne are a couple of popular songs performed by the Roaring Lion. Having a career which spanned over 60 years, he became known from a tender age for his ability to extemporize lyrics on any subject matter. His contribution to calypso music and Trinbago culture is priceless. Of all the old calypsonians, and because of his scandalous lyrics, he can even be dubbed as the calypsonian with the most banned songs at the time. Speak about dance in Trinidad and Tobago, and a name synonymous with the art form is Beryl McBurney. She established the Little Carib Theatre and was a major proponent of Trinidad and Tobago culture. She dedicated her life to dance, and many dancers of today attribute their own success to her setting the stage for them. These are just a few of our many icons that we have lost over the past few years. There are so many more. But we here at Wired 5.0 salute these 10 icons and send some love to them in the great beyond. This is Wired 5.0, and this year we're doing things a little differently. Head on over to Facebook at Wired 5.0 and tell us who you think are our living legends. On next week's episode, we'll compile a list of our top 10 Wired 5.0 living icons. Head on over to Facebook now. We want to hear from you.